Yeah. I don't know. Look at him. I mean, I'm not saying, like, it's racist. I'm just saying he's a boxer, you know. Most boxers, you know, have cornrows.
Is he?
They're fucking buff.
He's not a boxer, is he? I always thought he was like a wrestler.
Well, yeah, wrestler, boxer, whatever, you know.
I don't know. I don't think he is.
I don't know. I'm just looking at it weird, maybe.
Yeah, I always thought he was like a strongman. Doesn't Machamp have like a belt?
Yeah, or a wrestler, whatever, man. A wrestler. He has cornrows, though, dude.
Well, this shows that there aren't a lot of black wrestlers.
Oh, wow.
Vince McMahon. Oh, where did that come from? Oh. He loves his Samoans, though.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, unless you're The Rock and you're quote-unquote African-American. No one give me shit about that. No one be like, no, The Rock counts. The Rock is a black man who won the...
Wait, what is The Rock? I thought he was like Middle Eastern.
No, he is half black, half Samoan. His father was black, his mother was Samoan. But he did... Does he look black?
No, I thought he was
exactly. And most of the... Yeah, wrestling fans, you may know that The Rock is black. If you're a big wrestling fan, you know that. The average American doesn't. Whether you know him from wrestling or as an actor, most people do not guess that The Rock is black. I think there's even a Family Guy joke about that, where they're like joking around, like, what is he? It's like, is there some Puerto Rican in there? They're like, what is it? And it's actually him, like, he knows that he's being joked about. It's like live action The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's half black, half Samoan.
That's crazy. I thought he was like Middle Eastern, or I thought he was from like Dubai or something.
What's funny is I've seen pictures of him when he was like 13 or 14. He looks Mexican as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has like the Mexican mustache. Like, he looks like fucking... He looks real Mexican.
Awesome.
Yeah, because he has like... Kind of has like an... Like, not like an afro. Not like a black guy afro, but kind of like...
like a me afro.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He has like that, and he has like a thin mustache. He looks really fucking Mexican.
Hey man, I'm the Rock. I'm the Rock man. That'd be cool. The Rock.
Okay. There's something I need to clarify, and I'm on my phone because I need to find
whether
out
Machamp is black or not.
Yeah, Machamp is.
He's like black. The Rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is The Rock.
Little known fact. No, I think Machamp is older than The Rock in terms of like popularity.
What?
I think so. Yeah, I think Machamp debuted.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. Yeah, he did.
That's weird.
Fucking awesome.
Okay, here we go. Here's what I've been looking for.
Okay, I keep going up here. Is there any reason why I should go up here?
Did you go into the... Did you talk to Bill?
No.
You gotta go save Bill. He's a Chansey or something. Or no, that's
Chansey?
I don't know what he is. In the anime, he's a Kabuto, remember? Or no, he's not. He's not actually. He's like stuck in the thing.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I should kick Misty's ass real quick or...
Yeah, it's better to train. You're gonna wreck the Cerulean Gym. Okay. When we were talking about Zelda, when we were playing Zelda, and at the end when I was talking about the Wii U Zelda,
okay.
I was like trying to throw out quotes about its development, and I really fucked up, and I attributed them to Masahiro Sakurai. And that's like again my Nintendo Japanese guys mixed up. Sakurai's the Smash Brothers guy and Kid Icarus and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
So the quote, like, I know their faces. Like, when I think like, oh, what's the guy who's developing Zelda? Like, I know what he looks like in my mind. I always forget his name. It's like Eiji Aonuma or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of has like gray hair and glasses.
Yeah.
So he was the one who he's like made the last several Zeldas and is making the new one. So first of all, when we were playing Zelda, we talked about Wind Waker. And,
yeah.
And I kind of like trashed Wind Waker a little bit.
I did. I was the one.
I have since reconsidered Wind Waker because I actually talked about like these quotes that he gave on the new Zelda. And I read the full interview about it, and he talks about Wind Waker in that interview. And I learned so much about Wind Waker that I didn't know about, and it made so much sense, and it made me respect Wind Waker a lot more.
Okay, well, I'm just talking my opinion and kind of talking my ass because I don't really play Zelda at all.
Go ahead.
So, I mean, I'm just saying though, I'm just gonna listen to you here because I wasn't a Zelda fan and I didn't like Wind Waker at all. I felt it was boring.
Okay, so everyone loves the N64 Zeldas. They love Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Okay.
I kind of don't. I mean, they're not bad games. They're great games. They're awesome N64 games. But I kind of don't like them that much compared to the original Zelda and Link to the Past. Because the original Zelda and Link to the Past are like open worlds. So like, you know how they work, where it's like a grid. The map is a grid, and you can enter any area of the map from the north, the south, or the east, or the west. You can enter any area from any direction. Whereas in Link to the Past, and I mean, not Link to the Past, in Ocarina of Majora's Mask, and I don't know why I'm gonna map this. People at home can't see this, but okay, like look at this. Yeah, look at my hand. So like, say this is like the map, but you can only enter from like over here or over here or over here.
Okay.
It's like a big area, and there are like certain ins and outs.
Yeah.
And the reason why that is versus like one big flowing area that you can go into is because of the hardware limitations. The N64 couldn't make a 3D version of Link to the Past. It couldn't be done. So the map had to be dumbed down to where instead of like going wherever and entering from wherever, it was just like giant rooms. There was like an entrance and an exit to every area.
Okay.
So when they made Wind Waker, and this really speaks a lot to like the way Nintendo makes games, because Nintendo makes games from like the bottom, from like top down. So they had this idea of like, how can we make a Zelda game that's more like Link to the Past in terms of like its map, to where you can enter from any direction, but get around the hardware limitation. So the idea around Wind Waker was, okay, we're going to mask the loading times and like the way the world works by putting it on an ocean. So it's so hard to explain that it's complicated. Basically, Wind Waker plays like Link to the Past and the original Zelda does, where it has like a grid map.
Yeah, that's really hard for me to think about, but okay.
Yeah, like the ocean is a map. It's like a big grid, and like you can go to whatever little square, and like you can sell to those squares where the islands are. So it kind of makes it like the old Zeldas, but they hid the fact that there was a hardware limitation by making the areas islands, so that when you're sailing and you enter this new quadrant, it's like loading that new area. It's so hard to explain, but they basically hid the hardware limitations that N64 and GameCube had by putting it on the ocean. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so when I read this, he like explained it in detail, and it was like, holy shit, I get it now. I get why Wind Waker was on a fucking ocean. Now I understand why they did that. And it made me respect it a lot more, that they were really trying to make Zelda more like how it was originally and less...
Okay.
So that made me go like, oh, okay.
I guess, I mean...
But I think they realized like that they couldn't... That pissed people off. That
you couldn't do a lot in that game.
Yeah, they realized that it was a noble effort, but people didn't like the sailing.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, this isn't an ideal way to mask this issue, so let's just go back to the way it was before. The way it was in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And that's why in the next game, Twilight Princess, it goes back to the same map system, to where you like enter areas and like...
As it goes.
Yeah. And then they did that more or less for Skyward Sword as well. Actually, Skyward Sword kind of hides it the same way Wind Waker does.
Yeah.
But it does both, actually. Well, whatever.
I think it would be really cool to have a Pokemon game that lets you move on.
Yeah.
Instead of, and you could go
yeah,
back to
in a way, Pokemon is kind of like that.
Yeah, it's very much like that.
Yeah, Pokemon, in a way, is like a handheld version of, like, a handheld top-down version of what the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask things are like.
Yeah.
That they're like entrances and exits to every route in Pokemon, the same way it's like that in the maps of the 64 Zeldas.
Die, bitch.
Actually, now you said that'd be a cool idea, is to like make a Pokemon world that's like open world and you can go wherever.
Yeah.
The way it is for like Link to the Past, and they could do that now with the hardware because they did that for the.
But I think it's the Pokemon levels that they don't want to fuck.
Yeah,
you over with.
because then you could like enter areas and like be at a big disadvantage.
Yeah, but then you could go back to that gym whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. An open world Pokemon game where it kind of like works on the Zelda 1 principle.
Yeah, and they should probably like take out the losing money aspect of that.
Yeah.
That would fuck people over.
Yeah, because the whole idea under the original Zelda, like when we played it, I talked about it, how you could go anywhere you wanted.
Yeah.
Like you could go to a harder dungeon first. Like you might get your shit wrecked, but you could give it a shot.
You might make it out alive.
Yeah. But like imagine a Pokemon game was like that, where like, oh, I want to go to the southwest first, and then you realize all the Pokemon there are like level 30, and like you're at level 10 or whatever. And you're like, oh shit, that'd be interesting.
That'd be really badass. And you could, but then again, not thinking about it, you could train really hard there and level up really quickly. And I don't know.